Hello, cats and kittens. We are live, and
Everybody.
welcome to Friday Music Chat with James and Cait. And boy, did I have a snafu this morning, man. I wait, whoa. I gotta mute the other side. Okay, there we go. All right. So as I was saying, so I had a little snafu this morning. Okay. First of all, I made a mistake when I was making my stream for Sunday. Um, I didn't I forgot to put a thumbnail, so I had to delete everything for that and
Yeah.
redo it from scratch. And somehow I deleted all this too, our chat for today, and I had to redo it. My mind's out of loop, out of whack today because of all that went down this week, and
Yeah,
I'm
you've
not
been through a
thinking
lot, buddy.
properly. But that's normal to feel like that. But I fixed it. I said, "Wait, where's my thing with Cait? I had it scheduled. I must accidentally deleted it."
I'm not mad.
And I don't remember how I did it either.
That's okay.
That's the
That sounds
weird
like me
part.
on an everyday basis.
So I'll explain a little more when I do my review of the Fab Forum, which was
Okay.
amazing, by the way. And that's all I'm
Was
going to
it?
say for now. Yes, that's all I'm going to say for now.
Aww.
Well, you got to wait. You got to do your
Aww.
monologue first, Cait, before we do anything. Oh, which reminds me, I got to do something first.
Oh,
Um,
Sheldon. Aww.
I got to copy and paste the thing into the private chat first before anything else happens. Sorry, folks.
Don't worry, guys. Do what you gotta do.
Technical difficulties here.
That's
Well,
okay.
not really technical difficulties, but it was this morning. But I didn't panic. Well, I kind of panicked, but
Try not to panic too much.
because I didn't want to. Now, what did I do? Okay, I just confused myself. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, hold on. All right, let me put that in the private chat, and there we go. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
All right.
Good work, my friend. I'm not mad.
Okay.
I'm not mad. I have other
Well,
things to
I
worry.
know.
I have other things to worry about. That's not it.
I mean,
Well,
I've made mistakes like that before,
oh,
so
we all make mistakes.
really,
I took Well, I used to. I enjoy. I don't want to do it again, but my elbows killed me. Adobe Premiere Pro. Oh, thank you, sir. Adobe Premiere Pro, and let me tell you something. Film cutting. I cannot tell you how many times I accidentally deleted things that I need to keep. So I get it, James. I've done things like that
uh-huh.
many times. Trust me, I get it. Been there, still am there. So, all right. So I'm happy. Was it November 22nd? What's next Thursday? Thanksgiving in America, people. The ultimate, the ultimate calorie setting.
Then you got the Macy's Day Parade and football
Yeah,
and
it's
dog
a
show.
doozy though. It's not fun anymore. It's a doozy.
Oh, and guess what? You can put on the international dog show that they play every year
Yeah,
and
that
get waffles.
but the parade, no, that's a doozy. It's not as exciting as it once was. No, but I think what I've been told we're having Thanksgiving dinner for lunch. So,
Lunch? Why lunch?
because my brother's a police officer and his girlfriend is a 911 operator.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm okay with lunch. I'm fine. It means I don't have to wait for pie all day.
well, you can just eat extra tonight for the nighttime if you get hungry again. Make a turkey sandwich.
Oh, I don't know. It's like I'll be off my food plan, but I'm gonna be very careful and have things in moderation. So, but I'll probably just eat it once and that'll be it. But anyway, yeah, but I'm excited. It's my favorite time of the year after Thanksgiving, Christmas. My favorite time of the year.
And then after you'll have some pie and do some caroling.
Well, yeah, but no, after I do it. Yeah. Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I knew that's one of my favorite holiday songs too, by the way. And but no, instead of caroling, I'll be listening to Alice Cooper's radio show while eating
You know
pumpkin.
what? Everybody misinterprets that line when she says, later we'll have some. They think it's effing pie and do some caroling. Because she says it so fast, you don't realize she's saying pumpkin pie.
No, I know it's pumpkin pie.
Hey,
Oh,
Bob, welcome in.
Bob! Oh my gosh, how did it go?
Hey, Dr. Rick.
Dr. Rick's here? What?
Dr. Rick's on my channel. Oh, Dr. Rick, I gotta make you a mod.
Make him mod. He's awesome. Hi, Dr.
Oh
Rick.
yes, I gotta mod him up.
My friend.
I
How
think this is the
are
first time
you?
he's ever been on my
I
stream.
really hope you're doing well. And Bob, I hope you did extremely well. I want to know how you did. I hope you kicked some booty.
All right, there you go, Dr. Rick. Now you're a mod.
Woo!
Yeah, this is his first time here, I think.
Yo, Dr. Rick, yeah, I'm having. Bear with me. We're working on it. I'm working on it.
The house power's back on. Oh yeah, I forgot you said they're going to turn it off for a while to change a fuse or something.
Oh, yeah.
I got the power. Da-da-dan. Da-da-dan.
Do that again. We'll do it together. Do that again.
I got the power. Da-da-dan. Da-da-dan.
Oh Lord, we're just a bunch of goofs. It's Friday. We're a bunch of goofballs.
And everybody that comes in, don't forget to leave a like because it helps us. If you want good content like this that we give you every week.
Okay, so there is some news I want to share with you all, but look, James, go do your review first.
All right, because I know everybody's chomping at the bit for that one. Oh my God. Okay. So before I go into that, Tuesday night, I went to Martha and Ray's for the last coffee. Well, Ray was already in Prince Edward Island, so it was just her and Bella, and I had another little photo shoot with Bella. Then yesterday, I was debating, do I stay home or do I actually go over there for the last goodbye and see Bella one last time? I made the right decision to go. I was emotional, but I didn't cry yet. I know it's in me. And I'm going to miss him so much, but I'm glad I went. I made the right decision. She gave me a nice hat for the winter, and she gave me a mug, and she gave a little step stool for my mom and a bin so I can put more records in there because she had so much stuff she was putting in the car, half of the stuff wouldn't fit. I was hoping she'd leave Bella behind too for me, but
I'm like, I wonder. I was like, the other day, I'm like, I wonder if you would ask her if you could keep Bella.
Here, could you? I was hoping she'd say, "Hey, could you leave Bella here? Could you look after Bella for 3 months while we get settled?"
No,
sure, no problem.
You'd be like, "Oh, geez, I'll look after her for a year. Have fun."
Yeah, a year would be nice, but I don't know with the 2 cats here how that would go over well.
Yeah, no, but you also seen the pictures.
Oh yeah,
Bella, the dog, and James look so good together in the photo shoot. Very styling.
Styling. Now on with the review. So the first part was the people that call in. They're requesting songs and stuff like that. I always like listening to their stories and stuff and what they have to say and stuff. And then the second half was Art Garfunkel and his son.
Oh, cool.
Art Jr. And he talked about his early career and like how he was singing with his dad all his life. He was born 1990, the guy.
Really?
He was about 33 years old, I think. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so he talked about singing with his dad all his life and how his dad would make him mixtapes of different singer-songwriters and stuff like that, different bands, and that's how he got into music. And then they asked him, how do you feel about your dad's music with Paul Simon? He says, I loved it. I loved everything that my dad did back in the 60s and stuff. And he's living in Germany with his girlfriend. And his solo career took off there, but they have an album out. I forget the name of the album, but something to do with fathers and sons or something like that. And they do a cover of Blackbird by the Beatles. And they actually played said song on the Fab Four. Oh my God, he sounds like Art Garfunkel. He sounds like his dad.
I would love to hear that.
The harmonies, I had tears in my eyes. It was so beautiful. Really? I was like, wow.
If a song makes you cry, it touched your heart, people.
It was fantastic. I was like blown away. I was like, whoa. And it was nice to see Art Garfunkel around, but what I would love is to have seen Paul Simon be there too.
I don't think that's happened, buddy.
That would have been the best interview ever if Paul Simon could have been there too. But unfortunately, that isn't going to happen anytime soon. And then they have the author of Beatles books, Bruce Spicer, back again, and he talked about the new box set of the Beatles in mono, all the albums that I think that was released today, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so now back to our regular scheduled program. Ding,
bing. Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh, but before that, sorry, it was a lot of fun playing live. I haven't played in front of an audience in 50 years. He tried to send this video, but he said that the file was too big, so he couldn't send it to me. But he has a picture of him playing with some guy next to him.
Wonderful. I think it's really. I'm a huge fan of this thing too. Even Alice Cooper mentioned this on his radio show a couple times. That if you're having fun doing what you're, having fun, then it's worth it. And I'm so glad you have fun. I'm very proud of you, Bob. That's just wonderful. I'm glad it went well.
Yeah. Okay. Dr. Rick, are you still here? Because you're a mod now.
Yeah, Dr. Rick, I hope you're well wherever you are, my friend. So good to see you, though. And if you're still not here, that's okay. I know. Yeah. We still love you, regardless. You know that. Oh, boy. I have something cool to tell you guys. Yeah, it's for free, but it's sold out because I looked it up last night. Yeah, I forgot to tell Alice this over on Twitter. But KFC, right? You know what KFC is, right, James?
Oh, of course, yes.
They have free lickable wrapping paper.
Oh, really?
Free lickable wrapping paper that tastes like the chicken.
And I don't know if that's good or not. That sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, well, you should see all the promo pictures. Everybody's like licking the paper while dancing. I'm like,
oh. I don't know about that. I mean, I'd rather go there and just get the real thing and not lick a paper.
Well, I'm afraid I will buy the rope, but when they were sold out too, I'm afraid Waffles will go and tear it up.
Well, Waffles will probably like the taste of it.
Yeah. But I'm like, so KFC has lickable wrapping paper.
Wow.
That smells like their chicken.
Now, there's something you don't see every day.
And plus, well, it'd be good for me because I could lick it and not gain any weight. I'm like, little joke. But
well, look at me. I've been eating a lot of carbs lately. I've been eating a lot of pasta, and I don't put the weight on.
Boy, do I wish I had that.
Of course, I walk a lot, so that kind of helps.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah.
What's going on with YouTube?
It's on the KFC website, guys. So if you look it up, there's free. They'll ship you free lickable wrapping paper. Fried chicken. Now there's a thing called Reese's Peanut Butter Cup lickable wrapping paper. I am still buying.
Really?
Those are my weaknesses, James. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Those are my weaknesses. It's my weakness. I mean, seriously, it won't take much. You just wave the peanut butter cup at me. You betcha I'll take it out of your hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the queen of music. Ooh. Paulina, the angel.
Ah. Hey, it's paper looking good. Paulina!
Hello, Paulina.
Coachella here in a minute. And let me tell you, I'm excited for the lineup. But before we get going further, I want to talk about Primus. Melba and Primus. Their drummer just quit. For no reason.
Really? Hey, Cap, how you doing?
Who?
Cap.
Oh, hi, Cap. I thought you said cat. I'm like, who? So, a zany Bay Area rock band, Primus, is in need of a new drummer, and everyone's invited to apply. We are currently taking submissions from all points in the universe for the position of Primus drummer / percussionist, wrote the band in a social media post on Monday. Sorry, I'm a little slow on this, guys. Flashy chops are wonderful, but groove, pocket, and ability to listen, react, and contribute to the musical conversation is a must, the job posting continued. So so they're asking for resumes of recent video performance, and you email them at give me a second. At drum search at primaceville.com. So their drummer just abruptly quit for no reason. Maybe there is a reason, we just don't know. Yeah, the position of drummer became available after the band's previous drummer, Tim Herb Alexander, abruptly quit the band in October. Primus said Alexander, who had been with the group since the 1980s, quit through email with no warning. Well, I most certainly hope he's okay.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to work, but Bob wanted me to show you guys something. So I'm going to share the screen. And I just hope it works. Oh, yes, it's going to work.
Cool beans.
Okay, here we go. There's Bob on the left because he plays left-handed, and his friend, they're playing at the concert.
Okay, go for it. Play. I want to see it.
Oh, the picture's up already. I just put it up.
Oh, okay.
There it is. You see it?
Yeah.
So the guy on the left playing left-handed, that's Bob, and that's his buddy there.
Playing. Oh, the guy with the hat is Bob?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's that Bob. That's her too.
Wow. He's the one playing left-handed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's all he could send me because the file was too big to send the actual audio with the music and all. Well, I would have loved to have seen that, but you take what you can get. So there you go.
I'll take it. You both looked awesome. Thank you for sharing. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm proud of you guys.
Yeah.
So Alexander explained his decision in an interview with Rolling Stone, telling the magazine that playing was taking a toll on his physical, mental, and emotional health. So he signed those reasons, but he quit through email. So I hope he'll be okay. But that's sad. Because Primus is a good band, so I'm like, interesting. So I'll be praying about that one too. But now let's talk about my favorite part. Coachella 2025. Paulina, I need your knowledge on this. You're like the queen of Coachella as far as I'm concerned. You know more about it than I do, my friend, so.
Oh, she would be perfect. I mean, if she's still here, do you want me to ask her up and she can help us out?
She can come up if she wants. She can give us her. I'll pull up the lineup and Paulina, definitely come up. I would love to hear your expertise on this.
I'll put the link out for you, Paulina.
Yeah, Paulina's more welcome to join.
Yeah, you're welcome to join us because we need your help because you're the expert at this because you do it every year. So
people, I am dorking out about next year's Coachella lineup because one, the original Misfits will be performing, and Lady Gaga. Na, 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 na.
Oh, Lady Gaga! Wow.
Yeah, Lady Gaga is also headlining. So I'll go ahead. What I'm going to do is read you guys the full thing, and I'm only reading it once. I'm not repeating. Just saying. So you got Above and Beyond, A.G. Cook, and James, let me know if you know anybody, okay?
Okay.
Avok, Amory, Millie Lenz, M.A., Emma and the Sniffers, Anita, Arca, Artemis, Austin Mills, Basement Jacks. Oh, this artist, B. Bad Bo B. Pretty sure. The Beaches, that's a good band. Beltran, Benson Boone, Beth Gibbons, Big S the Plug. Seriously, that's the artist's name. Blonde Redhead, Bob Dylan, Boris Richa, Charlie XCX. I like her. I know who she is.
Did I just hear you say Bob Dylan?
No, it's Vylan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, no, but it would be nice.
Chris it would be. It really would be.
Chris Sussy, Chase and Status, Circle Jerk, Claro. She's okay. Coco and Breezy, Damien Lazarus, The Dare, Darkside, Dennis Cruz, Desiree Triplesome, Disco Lines. I need to look up that. It sounds like my kind of jam. Dixon X, Jimmy Jules, DJ Gilda. Let's see here. Ellie Brown, I Dress.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
FKA Twigs, Scars, Francis Mercer, Gel. I like Gel. That's a good band. Ginger Root, Glixen, Glass Beans, Glorilla, the Go-Go's.
The Go-Go's. Wow.
Oh, Green Day. Gustavo Dumalo, LA Phil. I know I'm butchering these. Forgive me. High Tech, Coachella, Horse Girl, Indo Warehouse, Infected Mushroom, Interplanetary Criminal, Ivan Cornhiro, Japanese Breakfast. Good band. They're like a jazzish band. They're very good. Jenny, Jesse Murph, Jimmy Eat World. Take some time. I'm gonna have to watch that one too. Let's see. Julie, Junior H, Keshi, Kneecap, Lady Gaga, which I am ecstatic for. Oh my gosh. Plus, James, all the Coachella will be live on YouTube so you can watch the performances.
Oh, wow. Yes, I know.
That's why I watched the No Doubt twice.
I want to see the Go-Go's.
I'll let you know when that one goes on. Then, let's see. Megan Thee Stallion will be there. Missy Elliott.
I know her.
Ooh. The original Misfits, people. That is something I'm looking forward to. The original Misfits. That's going to be cool. Post Malone. I like to see that. The Prodigy. I need to see that one too. Rarena. Rema. Salute. Shabuzi will be there. Good. Oh, here's a good name, James. Snow Strippers. See what it says right there? Snow Strippers.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. Snow Strippers, people.
Okay.
We got Sparrow and Barbosa. Speed. Still Woozy. Yeah, aren't we all? The Scared Souls. 3-6 Mafia. That's actually a good group. Tink. Tinno Liquor. You got T-Pain, Travis Scott, Trip Polson. Oh, I like this guy, Ty Dolla $ign. He's actually a good rap artist. I don't think you'll like him, but he's really good. Viagra Boys.
Viagra Boys? Okay.
I'm not making it up, people. It's just make a Viagra Boys. Oh my word. Oh, Lord help me. You got Snow Strippers. Now you got Viagra Boys.
That's even funnier.
Lord help me.
And there's no JJ here to make a joke about that because I know he would.
No offense. Wisp, Yeet, Go, Gabba Gabba, Zed, 2 Hollies, 4 Bads. So, I mean, I think that's a pretty even lineup with some diverse artists and bands. I'm loving the fact they're bringing rock in. They got what? Jimmy Eat World. They got the original Misfits, and that is gonna be loud. But really, I'll just say now. But really, other than the original Misfits and Jimmy Eat's World, probably the Go-Go's. I like to see that one too. But I think I'm gonna be there just for Lady Gaga.
The Go-Go's, man. Belinda Carlisle, baby.
Huh?
Belinda Carlisle, man.
Oh, but Lady Gaga? I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like last year, I was so having fun watching Blur and No Doubt perform twice on YouTube Live. So, yeah, that was fun. I was singing my heart out, so I'm ready to sing my heart out to Lady Gaga. They probably headbang to some Misfits music. They probably sing along with Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah, you'll be nerd jacking all night long, Cait.
Oh, you should see me with No Doubt. I'm like I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl.
I like Spider Webs and Don't Speak.
Oh, that Don't Speak was I think the last song they performed for both sets.
That's a great song.
Very emotional one too. Very
I
impactful.
got a hole in one hearing that song with my cousin when we went to play mini golf.
Don't speak.
That's what was playing. Don't speak. I don't know what you're saying. As she was saying, don't speak. I putted my ball and I got a hole in one.
Well, good. Well. Maybe that's the song that I should listen to, like some No Doubt, when I do like Kisses Me mini golf course or Atomic Golf in Vegas. I'll play Don't Speak, see if I can get a good hole in one.
Yeah, she brought me. Gwen Stefani brought me luck.
I like her. I love Gwen. She's awesome. But she was fun to watch. The whole band was fun to watch. I mean, Blur was fun to watch. I mean, the previous year, Blink-182, watched that twice. I had a blast watching those guys. Oh man, they're fun. They were fun.
So Lisa, this is for you. You ready, Cait? 1, 2, 3, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. There you go.
Yay, happy birthday. Hope you get spoiled. And I think it's gonna be great. I would love to see Paulina talk about though too. I
Oh
like
yeah.
hearing her stories on it, on Coachella and stuff. It's very fun. I mean, one time she gave us a tour of the grounds and stuff. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool.
No, that was neat. Yeah, but Lady Gaga, your poker face, my poker face.
Wouldn't you love to be there live at the Coachella?
Yeah, I bet you there were a lot of sore bodies from standing that long.
I can imagine for 3 days straight.
I don't know if I can even last the festival for 3 days straight, depending on who the lineup is. But Lady Gaga, man, I love her. Can't wait to hear her sing. I mean, you guys should have seen me for, it was back to like No Doubt. I mean, I was singing every song they were performing. Every single song. I think ska music's just wonderful, and No Doubt really brought that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so be on the lookout. So be on the lookout, guys, because be on the lookout about Coachella, because I know there's going to be a lot of great stuff, and I'm never disappointed. It's nice that Coachella and YouTube work together so we all can experience it, and I love that. So if anybody hears me singing when it's time for Lady Gaga, if anybody hears anyone singing from Colorado, that's probably just me having a blast, as per usual.
And I bet you're going to ask your boss if you can cover it.
No. Riding for a festival like that? No. No. I'm just going to be attending as a fan.
And I bet you're going to write it down for your vlog.
Maybe. We'll see.
Or blog, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, blog. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not saying no to that. We'll see. It's just work can be very demanding when.
I mean, Lady Gaga is a good singer, but I just don't like ooh rah 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 rah. I just think that's kind of corny and cheesy the way she does that.
Not cheesy.
I just kind of find it weird.
Oh, you're right here, whether you like it or not, Mister.
I like the song Poker Face. I just don't like that little part at the beginning. It's like, oh, that.
No, that's Bad Romance.
But you know what? My favorite song of hers is Born This Way.
I love that song. It just makes me appreciate who I am. It's like I have for some that don't know, I have like a learning disability. And I was born this way really helped me kind of just shape that out. It's like, yeah, I love myself. I was born this way. It's just the way she sings it. I love it. All right, I'm looking this next backed up. But yeah, Coachella's fun, guys. So check it out next year. You might even find yourself singing like an idiot, like I will be doing again.
Yeah.
But the Go-Go's should be a fun one to watch.
Well, Lady Gaga and the Go-Go's are the only things that I'm excited about. for the whole thing.
Metalhead's name.
And watch the Go-Go's come on at a time that I'm in bed and I can't see them.
Well, you missed Sabrina Carpenter last year.
Yeah, I saw her.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got to watch Sabrina.
Was it good?
Yeah.
That's good.
She looked cute because I have a little crush on her as well. Me and 1,000 other guys.
Nice. All right. So I got this really cool article.
Ooh.
Okay. Thanks to Loudwire. Called Metalhead's Name Wildest Concert Crowds They've Been On. And this could be found on Reddit. So here we go. A group of metalheads named the wildest concert crowds they've been in on Reddit. The post shared on In Metal We Trust Reddit page. In Metal We Trust. Asked fellow metalheads recall the shows they've been to with the sickest pits, most crowd surfers, and ballsiest off-the-wall shenanigans. They know that the post wasn't to debate the heaviest bands, but just the craziest audiences. The individual who wrote that post noted that the bands with the wildest crowds they ever seen were Ailstorm, Baby Metal, and Blind Guardian. So Loudwire rounded up some of the best responses, compiled them below to keep reading to see which bands have had the craziest crowds at their shows. They also include some of the random foot. Okay, all right. So first up is Motorhead.
Ooh.
The person who mentioned Motorhead said the reason the crowd was so crazy because there were a lot of members of the Hells Angels motorcycle club in attendance.
Oh my God.
Hells
Angels, man.
Ooh. He ended up befriending one of them.
Gotta get my hydro flask today. Cool, Lisa.
Oh, nice, Lisa. Yeah, he ended up befriending one of the Hells Angels motorists who then defended him later on when someone else bumped into him hard enough to make his drink spill. Oh, yeah, think about being in a metal concert, you have Hells Angels there. That's like Sons of Anarchy right there. Hells Angels were used as security guards back in December of 1969 at the Altamont Free concert, and it turned out to be a pretty violent night. Luckily, the aforementioned Redditor had a bad experience. Those guys are really nice. Shook his hand at the end of the show and went on my way. Buzzed my way into him a few months later at a donut shop up in Port Perry, and he remembered. Oh, darn it. Give me a second. My phone's being spaz. And he remembered me. Well, that's cool. Next up, Pantera. Pantera were mentioned a couple of times throughout this discussion, with one of the most upvoted comments noting that no other show has ever come close. Pantera, never been to one even close. To be fair, I'm more of a death metal guy. Death metal rock. And James loves it too. So the pits were really never going to compete. So here are a couple of comments about seeing Pantera live. I saw Pantera last year, and it was nuts. People throwing chairs, lighting on fire, massive circle pits up on the lawn where we sat and down in GA. It was wild. Even in GA. Likewise, Pantera for me. I remember some massive shirtless dude. I'm sorry. So shirtless dude yelling that he was on LSD or something.
Wow.
That he was going to kill someone.
My God.
This was at the Electric Factory in Philadelphia during the Far Beyond Driven tour.
Dang.
Vines, rest in peace, started crunching the guitar. The Strokes came on and they bellowed out, "Use my third arm," and the place went wild. I remember going home with someone's gum in my long hair. I was 14. That probably would have been an amusing one, I would think. No one says I also vote Pantera. They were at Ozfest 2000 or 2001, and there were dudes lighting their shirts on fire in the pit.
Shirts on fire?
Yeah, they took off their shirts and set fire.
Wow.
Slayer.
It got a little rowdy, did it?
My goodness.
And where was security during all this?
Probably hiding. I would be too. Slayer were named many times throughout the thread, but some had crazier stories than others. Slayer at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago on the Seasons in the Abyss tour, they put chairs on the floor for some stupid reason. The scene
Oh my
survived
God.
though. The scene survived through Testament set, but as soon as Slayer's intro music started, the crowd surged so violently that the fallen chairs all collapsed, immediately became projectiles. Oh my God.
Turned into World
That
War
would be
II.
something. I'm like, I would never do anything like that, but I'm like, dang.
Fire in the hole.
Like, word. Yeah, another comment says, I know a few people got taken out on stretchers. The venue somehow collected all the chairs by the end of the first song, but the damage was done. Someone else said that during Slayer's set at Mayhem Fest, people set things on fire in the lawn area and moshed around the flame.
Ah.
Next is a band called Rotting Christ. It's a band name. Only one person named Rotting Christ during the discussion. Their story was certainly worthy of making it here. They saw the Greek group this past August when they were celebrating their 35th anniversary. Everything was insanity. We had lit some flares on the ground and we would mosh around them. There was dust everywhere because we wouldn't stop moshing despite all of it. The biggest pit I ever been in. I didn't know where the pit ended and where I was heading. All I knew, I was moshing harder than ever before, they wrote. So let's see here.
Sounds dangerous to me.
Yeah, other bands mentioned. Megadeth, Biohazard, Metallica, Suicidal Tendencies, and Slipknot were among some of the other bands' names. Oh, let's check out the full discussion of that. But I'm sorry. I honestly would just stood there and watch the chairs get wasted. Oh my gosh. But I would never partake in anything like that. That's no bueno. Okay,
They're either going to get killed or wind up in the hospital.
Now, how about neither?
Ooh.
Okay, here's one from a commenter. Probably a tie between Cannibal Corpse and Body Snatcher with an honorable mention to Power Trip since I was fortunate enough to see them with Riley. I wonder what happened. So, one person said, I saw Body Snatcher with Paleface. Show was freaking insane. Also, my 16-year-old daughter's first ever show. Body Snatcher is her favorite band, and I like to think I reached her properly. Yeah, I think so. Watch your system down. It was a very nervous night. Why was that? But I guess, I could say anything could happen. Soulfly. Yeah, so Soulfly, everybody in the club was moshing. I was shoved repeatedly all the way from the stage into the back wall and back.
Wow.
Possessed, my friend ended up with a huge bleeding cut across his face, and I took off my shirt and wrung out a few liters of beer. Testament. The gig was at a former movie theater, basically a giant staircase, so people were jumping off steps into the crowd below. Oh my gosh. And the whole clusters of people holding onto each other for dear life, which was smashed in the fence. Chuck Billy commented something along the lines of, I didn't think you could mosh in this place, but you got it going. I honestly thought I'd walk away with a broken leg that night. Sheesh. Then you got the Pocus. So they're saying that his friend Shane couldn't stand, let alone sing, but the audience sang every song beginning to end. Okay, we'll pass that. Okay, here we go. Pantera on the Reinventing the Steel tour in Dallas. Static X and Slayer opened. The crowd started fires in the lawn section, and
oh my God,
they circle pits around. As soon as the fire department put it out, another would start.
Oh my God.
Our fire went out. Oh, let's start another one.
Bunch of pyros going around.
Yeah, never seen anything.
Well, they're probably high on drugs or something.
No, more than anything.
You wouldn't believe it.
And the guy said never seen anything like it before or after. So the fire department put out the fire. They started another fire. So, Power Man 5000 and Static X at a club show when both bands were at their peak. Just an insanely high energy show. I was up in the balcony area overlooking the pit, and I still ended up leaving that show sweaty. I've been to countless shows since, and that's hands down one of the best crowds I've ever seen. Oh, here's one. Getting crushed at a Guar show is an honor. Getting blasted in the mouth with getting blasted with next.
Hmm.
You know that song "Come Feel the Noise"?
Yeah.
That's what he got blasted with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go there.
I know what you're thinking too.
No, that's what I said, because they do that stuff on stage, kind of. Anyway.
So, in other words, they changed the lyrics.
No, it's the act.
Oh.
Stage act. So Pantera Ozfest 2000. I will testify under oath that just before they came out, the electricity in the air was visible. Slayer of Fear Factory in 1999 jumped in the pit during chemical warfare and learned what it all meant. Kitty with Fear Factory in 2001. Believe it or not, Kitty was one of the most violent pits I've ever seen. Typo negative at the old Lupo's in Providence in 2001. The pit was so insane during Love You to Death that it inspired my friend to write a song about one of the guys in it. It's called Killer Keith, the Pit Master. The venue had two huge support poles in the middle of the floor, so the pits were dangerous as heck. Slipknot at Ozfest 99, a second stage. The stage was set up so that the mosh pit was in a section of trees. Poor trees. ICP in Salisbury Beach, Massachusetts. 99, the stage was a 2-inch riser without a barricade. We were pretty much standing on stage with them and singing along. That would be fun.
Yeah.
2000, they threw a piece of rope into the crowd and said that whoever had the rope at the end of the song would get a free t-shirt. I knew the guy who ended up with it, and he was assured it was worth the beating.
Oh.
Wow.
I knew when you said that something's going to go wrong, someone's going to get beaten up for it.
So, and this guy says, I have to comment when my old band did a show in 2010 at one of my favorite local venues with a rowdy crowd. Prior to the show, the bass player somehow came across 40 foam kids' medieval battle weapons.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in the clearance rack at some store he was shopping at. He bought all 40, and we stuffed them into 2 huge trash bags. So I walked out on stage and just dumped the contents on the crowd. And for the next 40 minutes, we pretty much reenacted the Battle of Stirling from Braveheart.
They reenacted a medieval battle. Oh my god!
I have never seen a crowd have more fun.
I would have loved to have been at that concert.
I was so participate.
Well, that would have been fun.
Can you imagine that performing? You have to hand out all the foam weapons. Next thing you know, you pour 40 minutes.
Wow.
That's cute.
That is too funny, man.
Oh my gosh. Slayer at Alpine Valley, Wisconsin, 91. The grass seats erupted into a large pit for the entirety of the show. People were literally being carried out on stretchers. Any premise show in the 90s, saw them every time they came through Milwaukee. Freaking awesome pits. Rarely any a-holes, just fun, bouncy pits. Megadeth at Alpine Valley, 92-ish. The crowd started ripping up sod from the grass seating areas and hurling forward into the seating area. In turn, the folks in the seating area hurled it towards the stage. They chastised the crowd for it between songs, which was not received well. The antics escalated. Dave threatened to end the show. Stop throwing escalated. Yet again, Dave made good on his promise and told the crowd to beep off and walked off. The crowd went crazy and erupted into defending boos and cheers. Stop throwing ridiculous levels into the seating area. Seat backs and bottom were ripped out and hurled to the stage. After maybe 15 minutes of this crowd moved a bit, and some poor person had to come out on stage and address the crowd. He was chill and straightforward, saying that Megadeth will return if the throwing ceased. The crowd chilled and they came back and finished their set. After the show, the grass area had nothing left in it. It all had been ripped up and hurled.
Did anybody get arrested?
Lord, if I know. Not my problem.
Yeah, and security did nothing. That's the weird part.
Well, do you blame them?
Surprised I didn't call 911.
Okay, here's a good story. So pretty much, okay, where is it? Slayer, we did that. Okay, pretty much the opposite with for me, Slayer, Primus, but there's a good explanation. Both were in Utah. Fair. Slayer, back in college, I would do security for concerts once in a while as a scrub. 92-ish Slayer, Biohazard, someone else played a venue. It was tame to a point that Tom made a couple of mildly snarky remarks about the mellow crowd. There was a mosh pit and the crowd surfing but pretty mellow. Primus, I saw him in Lollapalooza in Utah in 93-ish. Wasn't doing security. Technically, there was a mosh pit, but it was pretty small. It was midday and pretty hot, so that might have contributed to the mellow crowd. Okay, so I'd like to tell a story about the Slayer security manager who travels with the band. The security company employees were big and large dudes on the power trip who were fine getting physical with the concert goers. Pretty sure many of them became cops. The Slayer security manager met with us and explained that he would not tolerate security staff roughing up kids. They are having fun. He really said that he would mess anyone who went over the line with their fans. Well, how are you supposed to do your job then? I was at that show and I watched some guy running down the hill, trip on his toes, and face plant, and slide. Face plant, and then stop moving.
Oh no.
Oh man. I gave him a little bit of time before I was going over to see if he died. Massive twitch and he got up and staggered down the hill.
I'm okay, people.
No, I'm okay.
And then I bet the crowd went, yeah.
Mosh pits don't work well on grass slopes, you would think. So let's see. I'm trying to find something. This
oh my god, that's too funny, man.
This is actually a pretty good segment here. So, nuclear assault testament, Toronto, 91. In an old theater with an open floor and a balcony on three sides, no security at all. During nuclear assault, a guy in the balcony jumped the rail. It was headbanging on top of the amp stacks, which were as tall as the balcony.
Hey, Dark Wizard, how you doing? Welcome.
Hi, Dark Wizard. Good to see you, my friend. While Place was watching him, including the band as they played, he finally just launched himself to the crowd below. They caught him, and he was okay. He jumped off that thing.
How high was he up?
I mean, those amps were stacked. Those were pretty high up.
Oh my god. He's got a death wish.
This thing caused people in the balcony to start diving into the ground. Oh god.
Oh my god. How nuts are these people?
The crowd below, before you knew it, bodies were. I'm sorry, but I just had a vision in my head. I'm like, oh.
You know what song pops in my head when I think of that? Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Well, they were literally doing that.
Woo! His bodies were raining out the balcony with dudes running right back up the stairs and do it again. It's never seen it. Can you imagine just minding your own business? You look up and you see people jumping into the crowd. So I'm like, Oh man. Oh. Let's see here. Slipknot. I believe it was their second or third time at Ozfest. Freaking multiple pits, and the center pit was beyond insane. I was pushed on the ground, and if it wasn't for some big dude pick me up, I would have ended up as a darn pancake. In the same pit, I saw a girl fall and people stomping on her. She was small, and like I said, the pit was freaking nuts. The same freaking big dude got her, and she was limp as crazy. The big dude was pushing and punching people out of the way, and was able to get her to the medic area. Well, shout out to that guy. Judas Priest? Ooh. I'll wait to hear this one.
Oh.
I'll wait to hear this one. This was my
Ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Michael Myers of Halloween fame.
every day is Halloween. This was my last South Fest when I went to with my little brother. We were watching Judas Priest while eating our slushie. Well, Ozfest was the worst ever for me. There were dudes supporting their groups, I should call it. It was a creepy feeling trying to enjoy the music and see these guys staring you down, ready to kill. This is when I wished the metal community came together to destroy these gangs. Anyways, Judas started playing Breaking the Law, and in that instant, you just see a swarm of groups on one side and swarm of whites on one side and people of color on the other side. Oh dear. During that song, those people did something similar to the Wall of Death, but their own idiotic way. A big brawl broke out between them. Cops on horses rushing over, and you just see tear gas getting thrown into the crowd.
Oh my God.
People fighting. Sounds like something from Animal House.
Well, they really were breaking the law.
Oh man.
Breaking the law.
Causing the rest of people enjoying themselves and listening to one of the greatest bands ever to deal with that stuff. I understand we all have our beliefs and whatnot, but don't bring your honey to the show to ruin it for everyone else. Go find an empty dump yard and go destroy yourselves there. I'm like, yeah. Can you imagine that? Next thing you know, there's a fight. No, I would have done that.
Horses with tear gas. I love it.
Yeah, but you know what though? I didn't put the foam swords in there. They could have done that. They're fighting with the foam swords.
Could have been worse. The cops could have pulled tasers on them.
Metallica, July 18th, 1989. Damaged Justice Tour. It's an outdoor venue. It was seating for maybe 30 rows or so. Then it's all grass and general admissions with a fence between the seating and the grass. Sounds like where I saw Freaks on Parade. That fence went down during the opener, which was blackened, and all the fans at GA flooded the seats. Everyone stood on the chair backs of the seats. Not the seats where you plant your but the thin top edge of the chair back. Oh, gee, that's hard. So you basically straddled 2 rows of seats with 1 foot in front of you and 1 behind you. And 1 behind you, standing on the backs of those chairs. All night, I remember seeing people having a hard time with the heat, walking underneath all of us to escape. It was hot as heck. My first Metallica show, I was quite 16. I'll never forget it. It was so awesome. I want to push those people over, to be honest with you. So music as a weapon for had a free GA outside stage. Saw some goofball throwing close fits at casual concert goers. He soon got surrounded, beaten, and chased out of the lot by a group of burly rednecks. Nearly fell into the sound tent. Just right.
Man, okay. Everybody has to get violent. Why?
Okay, let's see here. Ooh. Pantera on the Cowboys and Idiots tour. Cowboys and Idiots. With Wrathchild America. Upstairs at a tiny club where the stage was barely higher than the floor. This was before they got huge. And their big thing was that the crowd belonged on stage just as much as they did. Dimes Dean from Hell broke mid-set, and he wound up playing a strat that someone let him borrow. I almost crowd surfed out on the open window. That'd be kind of cool. It was intense to say the least. I never crowd surfed in my life. I don't like people touch me, kind of. So I don't know how. Anyway, Slayer at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago on the Seasons in the Abyss tour. They put chairs on the floor for some stupid reason. The scene survived though through Testament set bus. There's Slayer's intro music started. The crowd surged violently. That the floor chairs. Oh, we already did this one. Let's see here. Oh, here's this one. When a pile driver went for the record attempt in the Dimebag tent at Download 2007, the Lamb of God Wall of Death the same year on the main stage. When Devil Driver returned on the main stage to actually break the record for largest mosh pit a few years later. There are probably multiple wastes at Bloodstock for crowd surfing. Every pit I've ever been, someone goes down. You go out of your way to pick him up. That's true. Ozfest in Detroit. Let's see here. What we got with Detroit. Throughout the day, people were ripping up huge chunks of stuff. Oh, we already did that. Let's see. Ryan Christ, we did that. Yeah, these are repeats. But it's crazy with some of these stories, James. Oh my god.
I know, that's dangerous.
I know. That'll cost me a hip replacement.
Like, why?
Oh, here's one. It wasn't crazy, but
Hey, Oregon.
Hi, Oregon. But I wanted to share for us and giggles. I used to work for security at MagFest Music and Game Fest on the East Coast. Our team listened to everything, but a lot of us are metalheads, and a fair amount of metal bands play at the event, so we would hop in mosh pits in uniform to let people know it's allowed. We're just there to keep it from getting out of hand / interfering with audience members that don't want to mosh. But one year, here we go. But one year we had a mariachi band.
Oh my god.
Play. For some reason, it just felt right to start a pit for them. And it was almost strictly cassette team members, but damn, it was fun. Mariachi music.
Whoa.
Craziest pit I ever been through was probably a Streetlight Manifesto show. Was at the Fillmore East, basically two side-by-side circle pits got shoulder checked in the mouth and skinned my lip with my teeth. Someone bled all over half the floor, and the hardwood floor got real slippery. Yeesh. No, sir. How can you... I mean, mariachi music and mosh pits? Really?
That's ridiculous.
Let's see. Oh, here's going. 94 Metallica's Brownfield, San Diego. Crazy abandoned desert airport, like a few miles from the border. Only show ever there. Hot dust bowl, huge crowd, a lot of tailgating, a lot of bands, big pits, hours long traffic to get in and out. It was something out of a Road Warrior movie. Yeah. So multiple waves came to my town in February. Biggest pit I've ever seen, and so many people. It just looked like a withering mass of bodies. And at one point, I saw a trash can getting tossed around for a couple seconds before disappearing down into the crowd. I never saw it for the rest of the show. They must have eaten it. Rest in peace, trash can.
Wow.
Let's have a moment of silence for the trash can. You're in the arms of... Yeah, I'm kidding. Now, most crowd surfers...
Hello, Christopher.
I go, Lord. I mean, hi, Christopher. I mean, most crowd surfers I have ever seen was at Heavy Montreal while Animals as Leaders were playing. My friend and I were right at the barrier. And unreal male people crowd surfed over us into security's arms. I actually gave the three security guards in front of us $20 to go buy themselves a beer later. They were nonstop. Good job, security. I saw a concert in 2009 May that featured Disturbed, Killswitch Engage, Lacuna Coil, Suicide Silencer, and Chamaria. During Killswitch set, they told the crowd to split in half and make a wall of death. Only show I've ever seen where basically the entire crowd of people piled, even on the outskirts. Limbs were flying, the music was blasting, adrenaline pumping through my veins. It was absolutely mayhem, and it was amazing. I would like to see that. I
Wow.
wouldn't participate, but I would like to see that.
Is this a toilet stream? No, Christopher, it's
No,
not a toilet
no,
stream.
but no, but you're more welcome to go back to your store and get
It's a
flushed.
music stream. That's what we're doing here.
No, but you're more welcome to go flush. Slayer in the late '80s, hands down, only time I showed that I thought we needed an escape plan out of the venue. Here we go. This was zero. There was zero safe. There was zero safe zone to rest at, and the whole place was full throttle. One time misstep, and I knew it would be over. Chairs game thrown, left sweaty, dirty, rippled clothes, dry blood, like we just survived a huge Viking battle. My brother said that the few times he saw Pantera, it was way crazier. I've heard that from a few people, but I've never seen him. Seen him. Worst Sepultura and Universal Amphitheater, early '90s. Nothing. We tried to start something, but everyone else looked at us annoyed because they wanted to watch the show. Security escorted us out like 15 minutes, but the door they threw us out, and put us inside Universal Studios. So we messed around in there till closing. Let's see, Santana. So in Santana, stuff was being passed around constantly. Like every 30 seconds, someone would tap your shoulder and hand you something. And I quickly found out it wasn't just playing weed. It kind of messed up the music part of the show, but tripping around downtown the rest of the night was way fun.
Wow.
Never done anything like that. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
It was at a Ramon show at Southern Connecticut State University's Spring Fling in '93. The football and rugby teams showed up and they learned about moshing for the first time right then and there. Unfortunately, no one had briefed them on the finer points of pit etiquette. Oh dear. We were pretty drunk by the time. Anyway, it was just ugly. As I recall, a few people left that show on stretchers. So basically, those were football and rugby players. They will kick your butt. So, rugby players and football players in mosh pits? No.
Oh, that would be good. That would be bad.
No, people
And everyone, don't forget to leave a like for us because it helps with the algorithms, as Royce in the house would say.
Well, other than that, yeah, everything else is just repetitive. But man,
that's dangerous. All these stories. I mean, I think my favorite one was the guy jumping out of the balcony onto the speakers and into the crowd.
You see like the rain, like it's like rain people jumping off the balcony. Like I'll probably just stand there the whole time just watching.
Man, you'd have to look above and make sure you don't get knocked out by someone coming down on you.
Oh, I can't catch anybody for the life of me. If anything, they'll be doing me a favor. I could get my elbows replaced.
What were they doing? Like parkour or something?
Music has a way to motivate people. That's for sure. And jumping off a balcony or jumping off a stacked amplifiers. Yowza.
But how did that? What I can't fathom is how the guy managed to aim himself onto the speaker. I mean, what have he missed?
I don't know. I don't know how you can even get yourself on those speakers, to be perfectly honest with you. I honestly don't know. But it's just, I had to share that article with you. I'm like, James, you're going to get a kick out of this.
Oh, I was laughing.
I mean, I think, okay, I do have a mosh pit story. Now, technically speaking, it wasn't a mosh pit story. I was at one of Kiss's concerts in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And for some reason, I kept getting pushed back. True story. This was after this massive rainstorm. I mean, it was muddy as heck.
Was your body still okay at the time?
Huh?
Was your body okay at the time when this is happening?
Way before I had bad joints, before my joints went to Bill. Yeah. And this is when I had good joints, people. And it was raining. We had a hailstorm. I was caught outside with my posse in the storm. But anyway, we got there. We were, Kiss was running late, and it was only because of the weather. The whole arena was all muddy. I mean, gosh darn muddy. And
Wow.
people were walking barefoot in that mud. Do you have any idea what's in that dirt? It's an outdoor
Sounds like
stampede.
Woodstock.
But it's outdoor stampedering now. Can you imagine how many animals pooed in there? Like, I didn't have to take off my shoes. I'm like, ew. But anyway, so here I am watching kids, nosebleed. And please don't hate me for this either. And anyway, and here I am watching, kids just dazzling my mind like they always do. And next thing you know, I get pushed back and almost knocked over by a cowboy. He just wanted my spot, so he almost knocked me on the ground on purpose. But I was able to catch myself and stand back. And then a couple minutes later, true story, guys. And a couple minutes later, a lady looked behind her, and she looked, and so wait, if I remember correctly, I almost fell in the mud. And by the way, if I fell in that mud, I'll be throwing mud at that guy. That was rude.
Well, I can imagine quite a bit.
It was almost like me wanting to smack that drunk person for ramming into me at Threesome Parade, going down the hill. She goes like, oh, she looks at me and goes, hee hee hee. I'm like, I'll be like, hee hee hee. Anyway, but I didn't do that. That wouldn't be nice. But anyway, and so I'm like getting way back in the standing, still enjoying the show. And then the cowboy went away to bus around more people to get a better spot. And so he came back the second time. I moved back up. He came back the second time, tried to shoo me out, knock me over, shoo me out. But this time, a lady walked right up to me. Walked right up to him going, she was there way before you were. She's like, come with me. You're going to stay next to her. Come on. And that's where I was. So she stood up for me. And that was not the last time. I saw him one more time and he tried to run me over, but I didn't let him this time. I kind of just blocked him off. He didn't like me at all. And I'm like, well, I was here way before you. And I told myself he was very lucky I didn't throw mud at him. Because if I made that mud, I would have thrown mud at him big time. But I didn't. But yeah, that was kind of like, I mean, the nosebleeds at those kids' concerts in Cheyenne, they're close. I wouldn't say mosh pit, but it was crowded enough to a point where your feet were hurting, your ankles were hurting, your voice was shot, your shoulders were hurting. Well, it was worth it.
Well, I hope that cowboy got decked and knocked into next week.
Oh man, I was, it was when they performed I Want to Rock Roll All Night and Party Every Day. He showed up again, tried to get to where I was, and I was already getting annoyed with him. And I was like, I can even not like the off look, and he just disappeared. I had enough of him. I'm like,
if I was strong enough to fight, I would have turned and said to the cowboy, "Hey, cowboy, Mama said knock you out, boy. I'm gonna knock you out, boy."
But yeah, I was like, I have the F off look, but I only use it when I really have to, and that was one of those moments, and he did go away. I do have that look, people. I just don't show it often.
This guy just wanted the whole pit to himself.
Well, I'm sorry. You have to share. And that was actually the last time Kiss was at Cheyenne. That was the very last Kiss concert in Cheyenne, too. Memories. But anyway, going back to Freaks on Parade, there wasn't a mosh pit there's hardly ever any. Actually, at any Alice Cooper show that I've been to, the crowd's been wonderful. Except for, there were two instances. One, I got hit in the face with that balloon. I mean, just somebody just whacked that balloon in the crowd and hit me like.
Wow, that's crazy.
I was not happy. I was about to throw that back at him, but that was gonna be nice. Then the second one was Freaks on Parade, where we're on that hill. I'm like first row on the hill, really good seating, and of course people behind us were drinking. Somebody was drunk, rolled down the hill. They crashed into my back. God. Rolled down the hill, crashed into my back, my lower back. I'm not going like that, and my back went pop, and I'm like, oh no, what was that? Because that hurt. I'm like, who was that? I turn around, there's this lady. She's all drunk, and she looked at me, says things start. She goes, hee hee hee, no hee. It goes back up on the hill fast. And my mind went. And I had my notebook, in my mind, I had my notebook. In my mind, I was going to go, hee. Smack her with a notebook. But I didn't. But, oh, man. He's like, don't hee at me. Come here. Say hello to my notebook. But that hurt, too. You guys should have heard my back pop. I mean, my back just went.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I was mad. It hurt. I'm like, you didn't apologize either. And then, of course, on my way out, for whatever reason, my posse and I were leaving Fiddler's Green for Freestyle Parade. And while we were on the way out, people were trying to push us over while walking. They were pushing me over. Oh my gosh, I got mad too. Really mad. First time it happened, nothing, didn't react. Second time, getting a little irritated, didn't react. But the third time, I'm like, I just like that. And that's what, I mean, I have this PO face, people, and that I don't ever want people to see it because I don't use it unless I really have to. I gave them that look and I told them to watch it, and they just stopped immediately.
People are nuts.
I'm like, and they quit. They saw my face, and they're just like. So it's just like, I don't hate anybody, but it's like, guys, hi Zara. And it's like, I don't hate anybody. I just don't do that. That's not nice.
I know, it's crazy. Like,
I don't do that. That's not nice.
People love to stir the pot.
Oh yeah, I was like, well,
I think they can get away with it.
Well, they were stirring the wrong pot, apparently. So, well, other than that, it was a great show. It's just that.
Jorgen, are you still here?
But yeah, I mean, concerts are crazy. I'm trying to think of something else. I remember watching Brad Paisley, and security was chasing this man all over the ground floor in the arena. It was hilarious. For the past 15 minutes, I was just watching. Instead of watching Brad Paisley, I was watching the security chasing the guy all over the ground floor. It was fun to watch.
So, Jorgen, I guess you're purging, or you're not buying much records at all? Do you have anything to show us on Sunday? Because I think Christopher is dying to see what you get next.
Oh, what? When is December 4th?
That's a Wednesday.
Okay, I can't do that one either. I totally forgot that I have us ladies at church are having our annual Christmas lunch.
On the 4th of December.
Yeah.
So, we'll do our Friday stream.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know next Wednesday I won't be here because I gotta get my cast staples taken out, my cast done. I know I'll be running late, so that's not gonna happen. It's December 4th. I totally forgot about it. I just got the reminder. So, but it's fun. Us ladies had fun last year. It was like a big potluck, and we talked about our times as kids and what our favorite Christmas memories are. We even sang Christmas carols.
And the day after Thanksgiving on the Friday, are we still doing a stream?
Yes.
Okay,
I could be.
But on the 13th of December, we're not going to do our regular.
Because you got your thing with Danny.
Yeah, but you're invited to be there too.
Happy. I'll be happy.
So if you have a top 10 list of Christmas specials, write them down, and when we're finished doing our thing, we'll bring you up, and then you can tell us yours. And Jorgen can come up too, because of course I want Jorgen up there. I always have Jorgen on everything I do, because Jorgen and I are good buddies.
Yeah, but guys, be careful at concerts and don't do anything stupid. Just don't forget who writes the stories. That'll be me.
The guy must have thought he was Superman jumping out of the balcony.
Unless it's a guy jumping off the balcony.
I think that's my favorite story, the guy jumping off into the speakers.
Off the balcony wearing Superman and Batman. Don't do anything stupid. See somebody dressed up as Superman or Batman jumping off the balcony into the crowd.
It's a bird. Look up at the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superfan.
A toilet store. But it's crazy.
Oh my god.
I know that album release party I went to review for in the Wales. They had a massive mosh pit. And the Moxie's a very tiny venue, but there were 2 mosh pits going in that small venue. That was nuts. I don't know
And
how the mosh pit.
oh yeah, and don't forget, people. A week from today, on Disney Plus, it drops Beatles 64 documentary. I am pumped, excited for this. I don't know if I'll get up at 6 a.m. to watch it, but I can review it on the show in the afternoon, but I may not. I may save it for the evening when I'm more awake because I don't want to be falling asleep on the stream.
I'm not a morning person, so
I'm not a morning person, but for something like that, I would most likely do it.
the only reason I wake up in the mornings is 1, there's waffles. 2, coffee, breakfast, then go back to sleep. Wake up, get ready for the day.
Yeah.
But whatever waffle wants, she gets, as far as I'm concerned. So, but she's doing good today. She got jealous that dude was hanging out near me, and she got a little jealous to shoot him off again. She's a good little dog. She's a good dog. She does her job.
You know, folks, I'm actually doing okay doing the stream today. I'm having fun. I'm laughing. I'm smiling, but deep down, I'm missing Martha and Ray and Bella
You
so
put
much.
her today, guys. So keep James in your prayers. It's just sometimes change is just very hard for a lot of people, and it's totally understandable.
I mean, we're close. I mean, my mom knew them, and my sister knew them, and Patrick and Adrian and all that, but they didn't know them as well as I did because I was always there, and I knew them a bit more. We were close and everything, so it's hitting me harder than them.
That's okay.
And I'm still thinking of yesterday, my last moments with Bella and watching Martha pack the car. I'm surprised she got so much stuff in the back, and stuff was falling out the back into the driveway. I'm like, "Are you sure you're going to fit all that in?" She goes, "I'll make it fit somehow." I said, "Well, make sure you have room for Bella because you got to get Bella in the back of the van too." And she was throwing everything in the front seat next to her. I'm like, "Geez, you're like a hoarder." She goes, "I kind of am, aren't I?" Then she had a sketchbook she was trying to get in the back. I'm like, she goes, "I don't know if this is all going to fit
What
you."
you should have done is ask her, "Can I hold on to Bella for a couple months?"
I did make that
Or,
joke, but she said, "I got to take her with me." I said, "I'd love to have her." She said, "Well, I wish I could, but I couldn't do that
What you
because of."
should say, what you should say was, "Don't you love me? Don't you love me?" You know,
Well, she does love me, and I love her too, but I couldn't take Bella from her, and I
yeah.
don't think Bella would be happy either. But if they said I had to, I
Ooh,
would for sure.
that's my mom. I'm trying to figure out what on earth are you doing, girl? Did
What's
you hear
going
her?
on?
That's my mom. Yeah, my mom with Parkinson's and dementia and all that. Yeah, that's her. I'm like, what is she doing? I have to go check on. I have to go check on that.
Ooh, and I think a movie dropped in the theater today that I really, really want to see. It's a part one, and the next November it's going to be part two. Wicked.
What's that about?
It's about Glinda the Good Witch and the Wicked Witch of the West, where they were friends and they were singing. It's a musical. It's based on the musical stage play. I want to see Wicked so bad. I heard it's a long movie, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm excited to see that, but
I
I'm
saw the
more
thing.
excited to see that Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim. Next month.
I saw a sign from a movie theater that says, "Please don't sing along to Wicked. Sing along version on December 25th."
Oh, well, that'll be cool.
Like, oh my god.
So you're gonna have to wait till the sing along one comes out, Kate, because I know you're gonna want to sing.
I never seen Wicked. I have the book of it.
I have the book too, but I never read it. But I want to see it.
It looks good. But I don't know. I honestly, I'm waiting for the new Scream movie, the new Halloween movie, Black Phone 2. That's gonna be good.
Yeah,
What you need to do is see Smile 2.
I do.
Mm-hmm,
I'll wait on it,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That was good.
but I
And
will watch it. I want to see it, but I'm just not rushing out to the cinema to see everything.
it's expensive. I mean, a small thing of popcorn was like $25.
Wow.
Stupidly expensive. All right, guess what? I need to go see what my mom's doing. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. What?
And I think Patrick brought home some Dairy Queen for us, like burgers and fries and stuff. So I gotta go check because I'm hungry. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! All right, I'm gonna go see what my mom's getting into. Hopefully, it's not bad. Ooh, Lord help me. Anyway, stay safe, blessed, be good. Don't do anything too crazy like those people did at concerts. And
Don't jump out of the balcony onto a speaker and into the crowd.
Unless you're wearing a Batman suit, then that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What are you? I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Or somebody wearing a squirrel suit going, wee!
So I'll see you all on Sunday on my stream.
Yeah, I should go there.
It'll be a fun stream. And next month, we'll have our next theme, and that'll be December 8th, which is a Sunday, actually, the day John Lennon died. So we're going to celebrate the life and legacy of John Lennon.
I don't see why not. I think that's the proper way to do so.
I do it every year. So, well, everybody knows I'm a John fan, so that's it. So as I say in my channel, Beatles forever. See you on the next one. See you all Sunday. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And we are out.